Hey everyone, Ashley here with a different kind of video, and, well, considering that a lot of people are talking about Smash, it only makes sense for me to pretty much say what my thoughts are. And considering that we got, well, a color swap palette for Knights, you could guess that I want Knights in Smash. And there are other people out there who want Knights in Smash. But this is not just it. There is going to be another one to prove my point as to how Knights could be in Smash. Reasons why? Well, considering that Sonic isn't the only Sega character in there, we also got Bayonetta. Yes. Yes, seriously. Who did we pretty much get for a DLC that we were not expecting? It was Bayonetta. I question why, but considering the game she comes from, I guess it kind of makes a little sense. But I have to admit that little that little trailer was actually pretty funny, especially fighting Pit and Dark Pit. I feel bad for them. But it also gave me pretty much a pondering. If Sega is allowing their popular characters getting involved, why didn't they add any others? I mean, they could have added, like, say, for trophies. I mean, we already have Shadow, and we got Green Hill Zone, which featured Tails, Knuckles, and Silver. I mean, it would be interesting to see Knights actually get involved in Smash. I mean, we do see what Knights is capable of, and you're wondering what could work with Flight. Well, first things first, we might as well talk about the color palettes here, and then we'll get to the part about the Smash. Anyways, pretty much, the first one is definitely the Journey of Dreams style Knights. Definitely nice. Second is Riala's color palette. I approve. It definitely is cool. Cause hey, if we're not gonna get Riala, we could just get him as a color swap. I mean, heck, pretty much Pit has the Dark Pit skin swap, so that makes a little sense. Heck, you could actually make him as like a trophy or something. And then you have, believe it or not, the third one is supposed to be Jackal. Good to know that he's getting an homage. Next one is Blue Boy Elliot. The next is Clarice. The next one is obviously Will. The next one is Helen, which I have to admit looks pretty nice on Knights. And the next, believe it or not, that's supposed to be Owl. And the third down, that pretty much looks like a Dark Knights. I'm not joking, that looks like a Dark Knights. But no, apparently it states that it's entitled Nightmares. Well, it's supposed to be negativity, so it makes sense. The next is Wiseman. Huh. Well, that's interesting. And the next is supposed to be Halloween poster? It doesn't look any different from the well, first one, aside from it just having slightly alternate colors. But wouldn't it make sense to have Knights' Halloween outfit? Or heck, we could have gotten UV Knights. That would have been an interesting color swap, but good enough. And last is pretty special is Christmas Knights, which I like. It looks interesting. I mean, seriously, Christmas Knights. Definitely looks very appealing, but yeah. So yeah, these color swaps are actually pretty nice in it. And hey, if Knights can actually fit into these outfits, it's pretty guaranteed that, yeah, we have a nice setup for a color swap. But enough about the color swap. Let's get to talking about that Smash moveset Knights will have. Okay, the moveset. And well, some of these screenshots are definitely from Journey of Dreams. Okay, Paraloop, the neutral attack. I figured this would be like an up B or down attack. Drill dash. That is for pretty much side attack. Good. The Rocket persona. Rocket! Sorry. I can easily imagine that basically working. I mean, seriously, if you're ever gonna play as Knights in Smash, if Knights ever does try to get in Smash, which may not likely happen, but still, I hope. I'm just gonna say rocket every time I use that. Down, Dream Delight. So what? It's like Jigglypuff singing, which puts the foes to sleep, or just like they're so awed by the music that it gives Knights a chance to counterattack. Just a thought. And Twin Dreams or Double Knights is the final Smash. Oh yeah, the info. Created by the ruler of Nightmare, Wiseman. Knights detects being ordered around or is drained, so it rebels against. Oh hey, they reference the Knights as well in it. I guess. Wiseman and really flies through the skies of Nightopia. Knights is full of curiosity and loves anything new or unusual. And although Knights doesn't have a strong sense of righteousness, Knights decides to aid any that stand in Wiseman's way of living in Nightopia. Huh. Nice bio you got there. Oh hey, these are other color palettes. Huh. I guess one that basically is an Irish one. The next is a Valentine's Day, and that could be pretty icy. And oh hey, Starlight! I didn't know she was basically a color swap. There's again the Riala one. There's Christmas, and that's the costume. That's the costume Knights wears. It's the Halloween one. But I think what also I would like to see is the classic Knights look. That would be very cool. Kirby! Well, I could see why Kirby would have that. Because, well, Kirby usually does, well, he just wears a hat. And has the copy powers. I never really understood that about Kirby. But, hey, it's Kirby. I'm not supposed to pretty much question him. Still looks cute, though. And you want to know what? I feel as though that Kirby and Knights would be good friends. Because, you know, dream creatures need to stick together. Bio! Oh, Nightopia, that would actually be cool. And I think it would be cool if the backgrounds actually changed. Like, it goes from Nightopia and it goes right through some of the realms of Nightmare. Such as, like, you got, like, Yellow Wings, you got Gulpos, you got Puffy, and we could get some Journey Dreams like Irania, Kamala, seriously, that would actually be kind of interesting. And I think also we could actually get in some attacks from the background because, well, hey, there are some hazardous places in stages that kind of make it seem like it could be kind of challenging, yet fun at the same time. Plus, hey, it's a dream world. You can pretty much do whatever the heck you like. There's endless possibilities, is what I'm saying. Oh. Okay. Now, this is basically a little interesting. Neutral Special, Paraloop. Pressing B will cause Knights to perform the special move Paraloop. Knights will fly forward, slipping through foes, but still dealing damage to them, and loop backwards, performing something like an aerial backflip. Following it through by flying forward again, all the while leaving a trail of twinkle dust. Yeah, seriously, that's the official name of that dust that Knights has trailing behind from its hands, thus creating what is known as a paraloop. Once a paraloop is created, its power will pull in nearby foes, items, or projectiles. If a foe is sucked in, they will receive ranking damage, while projectiles will be swallowed whole. Damage 4% per Knight's passing foe. 15% altogether. Huh. Not nearly as powerful than what the games and the comic kind of makes it out to be. It's a nice start. Drill dash. Pressing B while holding left or right on the directional pad will cause knights to perform the special move, drill dash. Knights will fly forward, spinning rapidly, just like a drill. So basically, Meta Knight's case, Drain Pass! What? Meta Knight can actually use that attack. I'm not joking. Using the control stick, players can control the drill dash's tragedy or... If Knights connects with a foe, they will receive ranking damage as Knights passes through them. 1 to 11%. Uppy. Rocket Persona. Using B... pressing B once again, while also holding up on the directional pad will cause Knights to perform the special move, Rocket Persona. Knights reaches behind itself and reveals a golden mask, known as a persona. Okay, seriously, I thought Knights was against wearing them. Then again, Knights did use them in Journey of Dreams, so I guess it makes sense why. Plus their power-ups, I guess. I guess the other two masks were not really out of use. The rocket was pretty much the most used out of the three. Poor dolphin persona and poor dragon persona. They could be used as like, well, I guess stickers, I guess? Wait, do they have stickers again in Smash? Oh, well, they could be used as trophies. And he even puts it on. In a flash, Knights takes the form of a stout rocket and blasts off forward. Using a control stick, players can control the trajectory of the rocket. If it connects with a foe or when it reaches its maximum distance, the rocket explodes into a colorful burst, much like fireworks, dealing damage and knockback to foes. Knights will then revert back to its original form while also entering a helpless state until it can touch the platform. Oh, damage 14 explosion. Down B, Dream Delight. That's literally what it's called, guys. Pressing B while also pressing down on the directional pad will cause Knights to perform the special move, Dream Delight. Closing its eyes, Knights brings its hands up as if it's playing a flute. However, no flute is present. Well, it streams like an... Hang on a sec. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, but despite that, Knights begins to play a short melody, and it seems said melody has attracted quite a fan. Suddenly, a very cheerful Knightopian appears and begins to orbit around Knights happily. It sings back the melody. Unfortunately, the Knightopian seems to be rather unaware of its surroundings, and due to that, has become an unwitty particular point in the battle. The lone Knightopian has now become a sort of orbit shield for Knights. Oh! I get it now. I get it. Much like Luma for Rosalina, the Knightopian has the potential to soak up damage from incoming attacks. Okay, that is just brutal when you think about it. I mean, Knights, what are you trying to get? Then again, I am not so surprised that Knights would actually be aware of it. Unless he does, and it's just a plan. Then again, Knights is a nightmare, and I guess it makes sense. You've had Savage Knights. You're savage. Okay. Unlike Luma, however, the Knightopian is blissfully unaware and is only present due to the music that attracted it. So it doesn't really stay still for long, making blocking an attack somewhat difficult. If the Knightopian is attacked, it will block all the damage of the incoming attack, but then become upset and rightfully so, and with teary eyes fleeing the battle. It will be some time before knights will be able to attract another Knightopian after that. It should also be noted that though knights' melody attracted a Knightopian inattentively, such a short melody will only hold a Knightopian's attention for so long. Should knights wish to keep the Knightopian around longer, it should be play its dream flute to keep the Knightopian interested and cheerful. Otherwise, it will get bored and fly away. This will not result in a cooldown for the Dream Delight move as it causes when the Knightopian is attacked. 0 damage, because it's a shield attack. Well, I guess that is interesting, but also kind of risky. So in sense, it's kind of similar slightly. So it is pretty much slightly like Rosalina's, except the Knightopian isn't going to fight. It's just there to listen to the music. Fun fact. Final Smash. Dual Knights. After obtaining Smash Ball and pressing B, Knights will fly straight up off the stage and quick scene plays as Knights flies upward. Knights then look to its right, and the visitors it dualizes with during its entrance is seen flying beside them. Knights then looks to its left to see the visitor's counterpart also flying by its side. For example, if Knights dualizes with Elliot and Claris will also appear, and if Knights dualizes with Helen, then Will also appear. The same time is true in reverse. Okay. Knights then reaches out both hands, which the visitors take. Sorry, just gotta make sure I don't get lost. Come on, let's show them what our courage can do! Knight says as a burst of multicolored light erupts from the trio. When the light fades, there are 2 knights. The scene finishes with the 2 knights nodding at each other as the screen transitions back onto the stage. At this point, every time B is pressed, the 2 knights will fly in from off the edges of the stage towards the center with their arms stretched. If they collide with a foe, they will push them forward towards the center of the stage. If either knight collects a foe, they will create a sphere of energy around them as the 2 knights meet the foes while also dealing damage. Oh wait. Reason. Damage with the 2 knights push the sphere in towards making it smaller and smaller before it bursts into its twinkle dust, dealing 1 last damage of the foes while dealing knockback. The 2 knights will then pass each other, exiting the stage once more. The 2 knights mirror each other, and whenever the B button is pressed, the 2 knights will fly in from a random edge of the stage. When the FS time is up, the 2 knights will return to where Knights is originally activated. The final smash disintegrate into twinkle dust. The dust will then reform 1 knight as it re-enters fighting stance. Damage 5% getting captured in bubble crushing, 12% bubble burst, 40 altogether. That's interesting. Also, I'm sorry guys, I was having a little bit of trouble. Anyways, Kirby hat. When Kirby swallows Knights, Kirby will gain a jester hat like Knights', while also gaining the Paraloop ability. Interesting. Well, better than anything. Anyways, taunts. A ghostly image of the visitor Knights duelize with during its entrance animation appears and links arms with Knights and then spins around in place before the visitor's image fades away and Knights re-enters fighting stance. Taunt 2. Knights faces the screen and takes a bow, extending one arm while placing another on his chest. After a moment, Knights re-enters fighting stance. Oh, that very classy Knights. Taunt 3. Facing the screen, Knights places both its pinky fingers in its mouth and stretch. Oh, yes, surprisingly short. I get it. It's like the thing. After a moment, Knights allows its face to return to normal. Okay, I was not expecting that, but oh my god. Ugh. Well, I guess we were gonna get something out of Knights. Being a nightmare, and that is. Anyways, Palutena's guidance for Knights. Oh, these are fun. If you guys know, in Smash 4, they pretty much gave Pit the ability to do this at Palutena's temple. You know, it's similar to how Snake did those Snake codes, and they were funny, and the way Pit and Palutena and the others were basically talking, it was great too. So it's fitting that we actually get one here. I mean, hey, what can I say? I enjoy a good comedy, but also good little knowledge. Anyways, Palutena. Ah, I see you've met Knights. Pit. Yeah. Palutena. Is something wrong, Pit? Veridi. He's just being a big old crybaby because Knights can fly and he can't. It's just not fair, Lady Palutena. I mean, I have wings. All Knights has is a fancy hat. Oh, Pit. Don't feel so bad. Knights is a nightmare from the night dimension. Try saying night that many times. The night dimension? Simply put, the night dimension is a world of dreams. So, Knights can only fly because it's from a dream world? Bingo! In a dream, you can do almost anything. And if you're from a dream, you can most certainly fly, unlike you. Oh, come on! Knights may be able to fly, but remember, we're not in a dream world, are we? You mean... Here, even Knights has its limits. If Knights flies around too long, it will become helpless. And that's your chance to rush in and take out all your frustration on Knights. Well, when you put it that way, look at it this way. Knights looks down on you from the skies, laughing at your inquiry. He's as it soars freely. Ah, no mercy! Oh, that was bad. Ah, no mercy! I think that'll work. Pit? Oh, I love getting him all worked up. Yeah, that'd totally be something Verity would say. But yeah. That was pretty interesting. I feel as though that could work fine for Knights. I mean, seriously, that would be interesting to see that moveset. Plus, come on, guys. If Bayonetta can get into Smash, I think it would be most likely that Sega could let their other mascots get involved. But I think the biggest one they would want is Knights. Because, hey, if Sonic basically represents Sonic franchise and a lot of fans love him, seriously, that guy gets way too much attention. This would give Knights a chance to show up again. I mean, heck, Knights is capable of fighting. And, well, let's just say Sonic would often have to fight some kind of robotic creature. It's like 95% of his franchises. Sure, there are like dark creatures and all that, but other than that, it's just robots. While Knights friggin' fights nightmare creatures, and that is awesome. Not to mention taking on the god of nightmare. Sure, we have Eggman and other baddies, but let's just say they're not what they used to be. At least Knight still stays fresh in his own way. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this, and let's just hope that Smash 5 actually turns to be good. Then again, it's Smash, so I guess we shouldn't pretty much be judging on that. So yeah, this is Ashley. I wish you all a good day. Bye, everyone.